Hello everyone. You are watching the forward pricing with Raveendra Hegde. Forward pricing formula. Forward pricing formula under continuous compounding. Continuous compounding with holding cost. With holding cost. With holding cost or benefit is given by F is equals to S plus M. Here M is the holding cost or benefit into e raised to RT. So this is the formula of calculating the forward price under continuous compounding with holding cost or benefits. Uh, Let me give one remark now. When there are no holding cost, when there are no holding cost, no holding cost or benefits benefits, that is m equals to 0, then f equals to s into e raised to rt, and we have solved the many examples based on this formula. Kindly take these two formula here. One is with holding cost, that is s plus m into e raised to rt, and another one is f equal to s into e raised to rt. Here there is no holding cost, that means m equals to 0. Friends, today let us solve one question, and the question is already sent to your mobile, and let us solve that question. Uh, so in that question, we need to calculate the arbitrage profit, right? Okay. So they have given in the question that uh, find the net cash flows from the arbitrage. So forward pricing formula, forward pricing formula under continuous compounding, under continuous compounding compounding is given by f equals to s into e raised to rt. Okay, let me write here so that I can do all the steps here itself. So in the question the spot price is 350 into, and risk free rate of interest is 3%, that is 0.03, and it is 3-month forward contract, so 3 by 12 means 1 by 4, and that gives, so I have obtained the value from the table and then you multiply by 350, that gives 352.6 635. This is the answer. Now let us find the arbitrage. Arbitrage from an overvalued from an overvalued forward. Arbitrage from an overvalued forward. When F is greater than 352.635, when F is more than 352.635, that is, say, for example, uh, F equal to say 355, then the forward is overvalued relative to spot by the amount. You have to find the difference. 355 minus 352.635, so that is equals to 2.365. So to take advantage we sell the relatively overvalued contract, because the price is 355. That's why we go for selling the asset overvalued contract. Here the contract is the forward. And by the relatively undervalued one, that is the spot asset. So the specific strategy is so now just to focus on the value 355 and 352.635. So what is the first step? The first step is you have to sell the relatively overvalued contract and buy the relatively undervalued one, that is buy the spot asset. So enter into a short forward. Enter into a short forward position to deliver 1 ounce of gold in 3 months at the delivery price of price of $355, 355. So the specific strategy is here. First, you have to enter into a short forward position to deliver 1 ounce of gold in 3 months at the delivery price of 355. Next, next step, buy 1 ounce of gold in the spot market. Buy 1 ounce of gold in the spot market. In the spot market, and hold it for 3 months. And hold it for 3 months. Borrow. See, when you are buying 1 ounce of gold, you need to give the money, right? That's why I do borrow $350, because that is the spot price. $350 for 3 months. For 3 months at the, so what is the rate of interest? 3%. So at the interest rate of 3%. Since I don't have cash right now, we need to buy from some bank or somewhere else where the interest rate of 3%, and just give you here, buy 1 ounce of gold in the spot market. For that purpose, I am borrowing $350 for 3 months at the interest rate of 3%. So that's the purpose of borrowing the money here. Let me show the table now. Table showing cash flows. Table showing cash flows. Source of cash flow. Source of cash flow. Initial cash flow. Initial cash flow. And I have final cash flow. Final cash flow. Now, what is the first step? Short forward. Short forward. And the cash flow is, since you are selling, right? So it is plus 355.000. Second step, long spot. Long spot. Since you are buying, it is minus 350.000. And third one, you have to borrowing. So again it is plus 350. And when the 350 is borrowed at the rate of 3%, and here we have calculated as 352.635. So minus 352.635. So the for net cash flows is given as net cash flows is given as it is dash minus 350 plus 350, and the difference is plus 2.365. 2.365. So this is the net cash flow. So at maturity of the forward contracts, I hope you have understood here. So to take the advantage, first you have to enter into a short forward position to deliver 1 ounce of gold in 3 months at a delivery price of $355. Second, buy 1 ounce of gold in the spot market and hold it for 3 months. And since you are buying, you have to give the money to that party. That's why you have to borrow $350 for 3 months at the interest rate of 3%. So at maturity of at maturity of, okay, let me write here, at maturity okay, at maturity of the forward contract, maturity of the forward contract, the 1 ounce of gold is delivered. 1 ounce of gold is delivered to the long forward position, to the long forward position, resulting in a cash inflow of, resulting in a cash inflow of $355, $355 from the forward. Okay. So at maturity of the forward contract, 1 ounce of gold is delivered to the long forward position. That is the agreement made, resulting in a cash inflow of $355 from the forward. There is also a cash outflow of, there is also a cash outflow of $352.635 towards repaying the borrowing, towards repaying the borrowing, repaying the borrowing. Therefore, there is a net cash inflow of, therefore, there is a net cash inflow of $2.365 at this point, representing arbitrage profit, representing arbitrage profit. So this is the detailed step of showing how the arbitrage is done, how the advantage is obtained by selling the relatively overvalued contract and buying the relatively undervalued one at the spot. So this is about arbitrage of overvalued. Now let us consider the undervalued. So arbitrage from an undervalued, arbitrage, say B, arbitrage from an undervalued forward, from an undervalued forward. I hope you are getting all these steps. So when F is less than 352.635, say F equals to 351, the forward is undervalued. The forward is undervalued relative to spot. By, you need to find the difference. 352.635 minus 351, that gives $1.635. $1.635. So to take the advantage, we buy forward. We buy the relatively overvalued contract and sell. Okay, let me write a simple sentence. Okay, so we buy forward and sell spot to take advantage of the mispricing. So you can write in this way also, right? So now let us write the specific strategy. So specifically speaking, enter into a long, just it's a reverse, enter into a long forward position to purchase 1 ounce of gold in 3 months at the delivery price of $351. Next, second step, short 1 ounce of gold in the spot market and hold it for 3 months. So hold the short position for 3 months. Next, invest. So invest the $350. Invest $350 for 3 months at the interest rate of 3%. So invest 350 from the short sale. So invest $350 from the short sale for 3 months at the interest rate of 3%. Now let us see the table which shows the cash inflows. So source of long forward, so it is minus, right? Minus 351. Next, a short spot. So you have to use these terms, short spot, that gives plus 350.00. Next, investment. So again it is minus 350.000, and here you get plus 352.635, and that difference is 1.635. 1.635 is the net cash flows. So at maturity of the forward contract, we pay $351, and at maturity we pay dollar 351 and receive 1 ounce of gold, 1 ounce of gold from the forward contract. At maturity, we pay $351 and receive 1 ounce of gold from the forward contract. From the forward contract that we use to cover, that we use to cover our short position, our short position. We also receive a cash inflow of $352.635 from the investment, thus there is a net cash inflow. There is a net cash inflow of $1.635, representing our arbitrage profit. So this is how you can get the arbitrage from an overvalued forward and from an undervalued forward. Please practice. Perfect practice makes both man and woman perfect. So practice. Okay. And if you have any doubts, so you can drop a message so that I can give the answers. Thank you so much.